Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is MS Collections. Thank you for watching. In today's tutorial, we'll be continuing the sewing part of the series we began on how to make a Victorian corset. So as you can see on the table, I'm just going ahead to show you how I've cut the pattern, the front piece and the back piece. I went ahead to add 1-inch allowance to all this. Okay, 1-inch allowance to all this. But if you can see pattern 3 for both the front and the back piece, I did not add the allowance by the side because the side already has seam allowance. So I'm just going ahead to show you I've padded the front piece and I've put the soft gum on it, okay, just as I showed in the video. Okay, so please go ahead to do that. Put your breast pad or whatever wording you want to use, and then I'm just going ahead to sew. Just watch the video carefully. So I'm sewing exactly on that 1 inch that I've left for allowance. Okay, so it's important that you have your patterns. If you are not familiar with making a Victorian corset, your pattern will guide you on where to join. Okay, that's the essence of carefully labeling your patterns so that you know which point and which point to join. Okay, so these are the first pieces I've gone ahead to join. So the next piece I'm also going ahead to join. Please follow the video carefully if you do not understand, and you'll get it. Okay, so thank you so much again for stopping by at my channel MS Collections. If you are new to the channel, please do well to subscribe, like my videos, share, and most importantly turn on your notification bell so you get notified when I drop new videos, because I always drop amazing content. Okay, so back to the sewing. You can see I'm going ahead to sew on that exact 1-inch allowance I left, and it's coming out. The purpose of that is because of the type of boning channel we'll be using. This boning channel, there are many types of boning channels. Okay, so I chose this particular boning channel. If you're of course for the Victorian corset, so just pay close attention and learn from me. Like I said, for corset there are many ways to insert your boning in your corset, so this is just one of it, and I did it especially to show us how it goes. Okay, so please continue to follow the video. Okay guys, so as you can see, I'm done joining all my pieces together. That's the pieces of the front block. I've joined everything together, and next up what I'm doing is to stitch on top the fabric. I'm stitching the 1/2 inch I would need for my boning. Of course, my boning, I'm stitching, that's my boning size. Okay, so it's important to stitch down the allowance you know that you will be able to accommodate your boning. Now you may be wondering why I left 1 inch allowance when I just needed 1/2 inch, but it's just to have enough room for my stitchings. Okay, so if sometimes if you leave exactly the 1/2 inch you need, when you stitch you discover that the stitch is not, you know, is not laying on the fabric underneath. Sometimes the stitch can go out of your hem or whatever, so it's important you leave. That's why I love to leave enough room, enough allowance, so that when I stitch down, I'm sure that the seam underneath is stitched too. I don't know if you get that. Okay, and please take note guys that whatever you do for your line, for your fabric, you do to your lining. Okay, so that's it. This is my back piece, so I've also gone ahead to stitch. So the front block was just a guide to what I did, what I was going to do. So the same thing with the back piece. Go ahead and join, and then open up your allowance and stitch. Okay, so you can see this guys, I've done all the stitching. I've stitched on all the allowances, and this will enable me to insert my boning. Okay, yes, so this is how to create this particular boning channel for this Victorian corset, and this is a step-by-step video guys, so please, you want to stay tuned. I'm just going ahead to show us now. Can you see this? That's my boning. Okay, now what I'm going ahead to do right now is for the bust area. I like to use this method because I do not want the boning. There's a way to fix the boning, and if I start from the bust area, it's going to turn my bustier inwards. Okay, and I don't want that. So for my bust area, I like to measure just the area that covers my bust. Okay, so that's what I just did, and then I'm using this ridgeline boning. That's a swable boning. For the entire dress, I use the non-swable boning, but for the bust area I use the swable boning, so just to bone that bust area. And I do it like so because I don't want the non-swable boning to pass through to reach the bust. Okay, because it has a way of inverting the bustier shape. Okay, so watch what I'm doing. Can you see? Now I will insert the boning into the bust area, just the bust area, the ridgeline boning. I'm going to insert it so that I have my bustier shape still intact. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Please watch the video closely so that you get the gist, you get the methods and everything. Okay, so that is it. So go ahead and insert as so, and then I'm sure that my bust area is sealed. And when I'm done with this, I'll go ahead and pad my bustier using my hairstay. Okay, so I have a video on my channel. You want to check it out on how or where I showed how to pad your bustier with your warden or breast pad or your hairstay. So if you've not checked that out, please do well to check it out. I'll leave the link in my description box so that we can check it out as well. Okay, so please take note that one hem of this dress has 2 boning channels. That's, if you're following closely, you should notice that. So make sure that you insert the boning on all the boning channels. Okay, so I've gone ahead to secure my bust, as you can see. Then the next thing is for me to pad. I'll be using my hairstay to pad. I'll cut it off. I'll cut the sizes I need. Please just follow that video, watch that video so that you get a more detailed explanation on how to go about padding with your hairstay. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay guys, so the measurement I used to cut my hairstay is 7x7. I use 7x7 for each bust. Okay, that's the measurement, the hairstay for padding the bust. Then for the overall padding I use 7x14. Okay, so like I said earlier, please check out that video so you get a better understanding of how to go about this. Okay, so this is my bust hem. I'm going ahead to use it to begin the padding. Alright guys, so I'm done with the padding, and next off what I want to do is to insert my corset loops. Okay, so that's the marking I'm making right now. Just use your fabric or whatever fabric you desire to make tiny ropes, okay, for your corset loops. For me, I usually use a length of 2.5 inches for my corset loops, and I go ahead to insert. Okay, so I'm just marking the points where I would be placing my corset loops. I've done this so many times on this channel. Please just do well to watch the videos on this channel so that you'll be, you know, updated. You will learn from it. I promise you it's not going to be a waste of time. And if you've come this far, please give this video a thumbs up and do well to subscribe if you haven't. Thank you. So I'm going ahead to cut my corset loops, which I'll be inserting. That's it guys, so let's continue to follow. Okay guys, so at this point I'm just going to shorten my lining. Okay, so the Victorian corset is, there's no hard and fast rule about it. It's just depending on how you want to stitch it. If you want to, I strongly recommend that you join your lining to your fabric before inserting the boning, so you can decide if you want to insert the boning from the under the dress or from the top of the dress. Okay, but it's wherever you want to insert it from, you just go ahead and top stitch. Okay, so but it's really advisable at this point, turn your dress with your lining. Okay, just like you see I've done in the video. I've already turned the dress with the lining, and for this particular dress, the boning was inserted from the top of the dress. Okay, so like I said, if you want to insert from underneath, you just go ahead and top stitch when you are done. I hope you get what I'm talking about. Right now, what I'm doing right now is to insert the modesty panel. Okay, yes, so while I just spread out the lining, this dress was torn from underneath, so I just spread out the lining and sealed the modesty panel, attached it to the lining, and then when we are done, you see how it looks. Okay, so for this tutorial, I did not show us anything about the yoke because that's not the focus of the tutorial. Okay, so but the dress has a yoke, but how the yoke was attached was not captured in this video. And guess what guys, this is actually a student practical. Okay, so yeah, so I thought to use this also to guide us on how to come about this dress, but this dress was a practical made by a student, and I think she did well. It was her first time and she really did well. If you follow these steps, trust me, you're going to have your corset coming out nice. Okay, so basically at this point, that is it. Like I said, please finish your dress and just leave the place where you'll be inserting your bonings. It's much easier that way. Okay, and because the dress had a yoke, it was easier to top stitch the top of the dress to the yoke. Okay, so basically we are done guys, and the next you'll be seeing how the dress came out on her. It was a very fair trial. Okay, so this is what it looked like. She's almost done with the dress, not yet done, but this is it. This is the fitting for the Victorian corset part, and she did a fair job. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel. I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye.